We're we're not pretending that went well, are we? Man, I am absolutely blown away at how bad that was. They've done the exact same thing they did with the Wii U. They're just repeating history. They just released an incredibly popular, incredibly successful console that was really cost effective, filled a great little niche, and so their follow-up is, well, we'll get to that, don't worry.
Now don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's really easy to hear the way this video opened and think, oh my god, this is going to be some absolute slop console with 360p graphics and... No, it's not. The console itself actually seems really cool. It's essentially just a straight upgrade to the original Switch. Higher resolution, so it actually can compete with, I think, PS4 and Xbox One graphics at this stage. Lots of little neat quality of life improvements. It's cool. By itself, there is nothing inherently wrong with the Switch 2. Alright then, Nork, you little what the hell's wrong then? I'm glad you asked. The thing's $450 if you're in the US. I think it's nearly £400 if you're in the UK. That's madness. The original Switch did so well because it was a cost-effective alternative to what Sony and Microsoft were putting out for parents. The Switch was a lot weaker than the competition. It won out in price. That was one of the main things it had going for it. Now, the Switch 2, which is still weaker than the competition, mind you, still weaker than the PS5 and the Series X, has a price point which is comparable to them. Why? Why would they do that? You know what else? Nintendo games are now going to be priced at $80 if you're in the States. $80! That is lunacy. And you know what's worse? First-party Nintendo games never go on sale. These things will be $80 until the heat death of the universe. You are never getting the new Mario Kart discounted. $80 or nothing. So what exactly are you getting? What are the amazing new games that are incentivizing you to pick up the Switch 2 over anything else? So, new Mario Kart, which is kind of cool, but $80 cool? I don't know. New Donkey Kong, again, looks kind of cool, but $80 cool. And, of course, wheelchair basketball. Oh, I am being unfair. I am forgetting that one tech demo where it just tells you how the Switch 2 works that you have to pay for. That's not included with your console. Oh no, but everyone starts crying. Nintendo Online! Nintendo Online! Look, you can play GameCube games in Nintendo Online! Yes. You can pay $35 a month to rent digital games. Look, I've been waiting for GameCube games on Switch for yonks at this stage. This is not how I wanted it to happen. I've had my problems with Nintendo Switch's online selection of games for a very long time. I hate the idea of renting these things. Just let me buy them outright. Microsoft and Sony have rental systems as well with their online subscriptions. The PlayStation Plus one and the Game Pass one. But in both of those cases, as far as I'm aware, you can just buy all those games individually. The 3 Time Splitters games came out for the subscription service for PlayStation. I don't have that. I just bought them individually at something like £8 a pop. That's exactly the price these things should be. If I wanted to play an emulated version of Pokemon Colosseum on my Nintendo Switch, I should be able to have the option to drop £8 one and done and own the thing. Well, as much as you can own a digital game, that's another conversation entirely. That's just virtual blockbusters, man, and we know how that turned out. Look, just let me buy the game. Let me buy the game outright. I've wanted Colosseum and XD on a HD console for as long as I can remember, but I want to own the game. I want to buy the game. Don't make me rent it every month. This is especially rough with something like a Pokemon game where you want to come back over time to check on the team. You might want to transfer it to home, which of course these games won't be compatible with. I don't know. And so many people defend this. They say things like, oh, it's just a little bit of a bonus to my Nintendo Online subscription that you shouldn't have to pay in the first place, but we'll forget about that for now.
And it's like a nice bonus. A nice bonus. You're only in a position where you see this and think, oh, what a nice bonus, I can play those old games. Because Nintendo is arbitrarily choosing to not allow you to purchase them.
Look, I really wanted this to be good. I love the Switch. I'm a huge Pokemon fan, so I want the new Nintendo console to be good because I want to play Pokemon. I will probably wind up getting a Switch 2 down the line after the price is drastically reduced, because I think all the criticisms I've got mostly boil down to the fact that this is a $450 console in the US. I think it's just under £400 here in the UK. That's ridiculous for what it is. It's a slightly prettier Switch.
But come on, let's be fair here. What are the actual new features for the Switch 2? A bigger screen in handheld. Okay. More processing power. Okay. A camera attachment, which is not good. Gives me Kinect vibes, but okay.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Game Chat. This thing is Game Chat! Oh, I'm in! Yep, one of the flagship features that they decided to dedicate a segment of the reveal to is Game Chat, which is just party chat. You know, the thing that the Xbox has had since 2006. And again, the only reason I'm being so hard on these mediocre features is because of that price point.
I live in the dystopian hellscape that is the UK. Our economy barely functions. You think I can afford to shell out 500 quid to get a Switch and a game? So yeah, not thrilled, am I? One day down the line, when the price is severely reduced, I'd like to pick up Switch 2.
But until then, I'll have to settle for just playing with matches instead.
Who knows? Maybe I've been too cynical. I usually am. Let me know what you guys think down in those comments below. Alright, and on that note, goodbye.